One big warring dish you certainly can take, the very big here. As always, one big gas and oil war, NATO, Russia, Ukraine, so we can all take a big hit, but that's a good one. That's got Limey on it and 23, but certainly no Blitz Limey, MPGP Cobb, ex-wife killer here. Certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23. Serial killer here, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. Again, a rich boy's loft pie, human hunting pie. Their high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde toast plain clothes lover, not true detective. In their precision engineered black box, serial killer frame fix assassination. And they certainly will set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer to get you boxed up, locked up or done in. Disappeared one way or another. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. As always, that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields, laid and clear. So certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragons. Their high royal blue crime, case 39, Dr. Sleep. Jack the Ripper crime, and certainly not mine. So they all want me boxed up, locked up, or done in, disappeared one way or another. But it's all to cover up their high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixes switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. So, sometimes innocent men do have to run, fly, go, disappear. Follow your golden compass. That one's got Cliff on it. There's certainly no Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Sandringham serial killer here. Black Wizard terrorist issue, I really don't think so. You really can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, fire in Burston. Big police council, Doctor Who collaboration. Inspector Numbnuts Bunner, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. Two blatant lies from a police inspector, far bigger than Plebgate. And as always, I do have the evidence, do have the proof, do have the letter in black and white written by Peacock. Signed by Inspector Numbnuts Bunton, Mr. Fixer. Liar, liar, pants on fire, no longer with us. God rest his soul. Back in two blatant lies from a police inspector. Much, much bigger than Plebgate in 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk, UK, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men, my Christian calling at the time. There's never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors or buried in the garden. I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. Can see DC Free, Hope Church now, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis. No underage rape, pregnancy, murder and burial. That's another big monster lie in this Norfolk, UK. Certainly no Black Cat, Copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Norwich and Sandringham. No Roy Wyan, a white van man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. No one had mad on it, but certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. So again, that is the name of the game. Set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. To get you done in or boxed up or locked up, throw away the key. But no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, child 44, black wizard, terrorist, issue, or we don't think so. And as always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike, but all rolled into the black Schrader Sandringham just to set me up further. No one's got sun on it. All to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind. New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, see Prince Harry the spare for details. And how do I know? Little birdie told me so. Again, the word that came off the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields, loud and clear. So they do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate, Killenfields. That one's also got sun on it. So no Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist, child 44, black wizard, terrorist, dish shooter, nomad monster, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And again, no Black Cat, copycat, Black Cat of Burston, Son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here, really don't think so. So they'll set you up with the biggest monster lies, the biggest Dr. Death SS, silver bullet whom Kitson, bogus diagnosis, to get you boxed up, locked up or done in, disappeared one way or another. No purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here. Purple guy was the serial killer in the Freddy Fazbear's cartoon series, but this is not a cartoon or a comic. It's real life, high crimes, royal blue murder, frames and fixes switches, monster lies, bogus diagnosis, and certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry and his blonde host plain clothes lover, not true detective. Norfolk Cubus, Cobus, 7-2s on that one, and they're precision engineered. Black box, serial killer, frame, fix, assassination. No one's got con on it because that is a big monster con, monster bluff, Dismace and Council. White Lodge, the local mafia, it's the local mob, and again they're precision engineered. Black box, serial killer, frame, fix, assassination. Sealwood 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnosis, forged in hell. Not even Harry Houdini could escape from. And that really is a 22-year catch-22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. So more bogus diagnosis than on Jack the Ripper, and that one's got lab on it, and 21. 17 on that one. But no Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer, black wizard, terrorist, issue, we don't think so. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, red dragons. So a very deadly serial killer virus in Dis, Norfolk, UK, and as always, all delivered by Dis Post Office. Royal Mail, Postie Assassins, Vigilantes, Postie Mare, the big super spreader carriers. And again, that is always the game. Set you up as a red car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. But no number 7, John Doe of Dis, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. And that was interesting when Hot Fuss come out. You really could call Dis Sandford, the inner circle, the round table, ring of power. Certainly will make you disappear for the greater good. Inspector Numbnuts Button, Mr. Fixer, Liar Liar, Pants on Fire. No one's got Bluff on it. Again, you really can see my ex-wife, Shay Fraternal, Fire M. Burson, Big Police Council, Doctor Whom Collaboration, Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Sax Go Burn Gaffe, Windsor SS. So, SS on that one, they certainly will pay to make you disappear. As always, no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, see Prince Harry, the spare for details. As always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. And 22 on that one, and Gaffe, okay, he's a big monster Gaffe, epic fail. But it really is a 22-year catch 22, complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And certainly no Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist here. As always, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike, not a mountain bike. No black wizard here in a Volvo estate, Sandringham serial killer. Terrorist issue, I really don't think so. And to put it all into context, Steve Wright Ipswich, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, 22 miles from here. 5 girls murdered in 10 days, some of them were found naked in a satanic pose, that one's got 17 on it. Steve Wright, that one's got war and 21 on it. Steve Wright also may have been involved in the Ringland murders in Norwich, also 22 miles from here. And Steve Wright, the Suffolk Strangler, ritual killer, has just been given another life sentence for the murder of Victoria Hall. A 19-year-old girl who was murdered, found naked in a ditch, dating back to 1999. So a crime is a crime whenever it's committed, unless it's a high royal blue crime. New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. See Prince Harry, the spare for details. So Norfolk Cubus, Coppers, no red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, serial killer here. No ritual killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. I did watch recently The Ritual Killer, Morgan Freeman. That's a good watch. That's about a witch doctor, a ritual killer. There are plenty of ritual killings in high places and plenty of high crimes, Jack the Ripper crimes, and certainly not mine. Castles, manor houses, UK, Devil Island, country estates. So, no Black Panther, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. One a big monster con, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapo, it's the local Nazis, and all to cover up Prince Harry's royal spare behind, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. No black wizard here in a Volvo estate. So plenty of hosts for the hungry, bloodthirsty beast in high places. No hosts for the beast here. Prince of Darkness, ET hybrid host, Red Dragon, so all in the bag. And again, certainly not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked girl on the Royal Sandringham estate, Killenfields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry, the spare for details, and as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. No one's got mad, 666 on it, but as always, no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Number 21 on number 23, and no Roy Whiten, White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragon, Hiss High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Find, September Blue Murder, Certainly Not Mine. And as always, how do I know? Little birdie told me so. So, certainly is a one, but some people do like to play games, have their fun, see if they can set you up to get you done in or boxed up, locked up. Throw away the key, all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder, and certainly not mine. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde toast plainclothes lover, not true detective. And again, that one's got 23 on it, and GK, you can see Carey skips for details. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Gaffe, Windsor SS, and that one had nil on it. Because that's all they really do have, is Sip Zero Silch nil. A whole lot of nothing, one big monster con, one big monster bluff. But that be the problem in Norfolk. That one's also got 23s on it, so a few 23s today, and as always, very good film, Jim Carrey, number 23, and a very good crime drama, The Suspect. There's certainly no mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde, number 21 or number 23, serial killer here. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham, really don't think so. Again, the closest I got to cereal is Kellogg's Cornflakes. The closest I got to Henry, portrait of a serial killer as a Hoover. So one big monster con, one big monster bluff, one big porky pie serial killer lie in Dis, Norfolk, UK. They want everyone to believe is true, but never the case 39 on all accounts. And all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine, that one's got E.T. on it. Prince of Darkness, E.T. Hybrid Host, Red Dragons. And that one's got Mafia on it, Dis Mason Council, White Lodge. The local mafia, the local mob. And 22 Freemasons in France on trial for murder and assassinations, running hit squads. No different to what is going on in Dis, the Royal Mafia, the firm. Past and present, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. So as always, no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. No purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. And that one's got Bluff on it, because that is a big monster con, monster bluff. That one's got Nazis on it. Plenty of knobs and Nazis, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnoses. Evergreen Toxic Crane Corporation, Saxe Coburn Gaffe, Windsor SS. And as always, that is the name of the game. Just set you up as a red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, to get you boxed up, locked up. All done in, disappeared one way or another. And that's all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. And certainly not mine, no son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. Certainly no purple guy, woolly hat, serial killer here. Red car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands. Dis Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafia, the local mob.